Today we are going to be working on an Allay. I kind of love these things. They're so it's haunting, but it's super pretty too at the same time. So I hope you guys will enjoy this episode of building Minecraft mobs. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help me out, and I appreciate every single one of you so much. You have no idea. Every time I get a new subscription, I'm doing a little dance. It's great. Okay, let's get started. Look at it be so pretty. So this is the build that I came up with. I know for our survival players, the diamond is a little much, so I did come up with some alternative ideas for you. Or if you just are in creative and you don't want to use diamond, I get it. So I wanted to give you some options here. It is built with diamond here. We're going to build it over there with the packed ice instead. Other options could be the prismarine brick or the warped hyphae block. I would say those are some good options. This is really the only thing that we have that gets that light blue color that we get right here on top or on my own arm even. Yeah, we just don't have that color anywhere other than in the diamond block, but I feel like these are some acceptable substitutes if you're playing in survival. The rest of these are blocks that we are going to use, except these are used in panes and not in blocks. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what you're going to need. For the Allay, you're going to need 2 of the warped trapdoors, 7 blue concrete, 7 blue wool, 20 cyan wool, 36 prismarine stairs, 14 light blue wool, 25 light blue concrete, 4 white concrete, 41 diamond blocks or your diamond substitute. In this case I'm using packed ice, 19 light blue glass panes, 17 cyan panes, 14 blue panes, and 4 ladders. And this is what our starting blueprint is going to look like. It's really not much of a blueprint at all because even on these 2 blocks we're just placing trapdoors. So for layer 1 I actually want to take these out. I don't want them to be the blueprint blocks because they will definitely show up. And I'm going to place the trapdoor down from behind and push it up, and then on this one, 1, 2, I'm gonna place it down from in front and push it up. I also want to place a ladder on this trapdoor, and if you didn't know, you have to shift when you place ladders on trapdoors so that your trapdoor stays up. And that is all we're gonna do for our layer 1 right there. For layer 2, we are going to place down 2 pieces of the blue concrete. You're going to need to shift place them on top here so that you can place it, and then there will be one on this trapdoor as well. And then you want to follow up with adding a ladder on the back side of this piece here. And this is a very simple view of your layer 2. For layer 3, we are going to start with a piece of blue wool here, and then we're going to place 1 blue concrete. You can place the blue wool there and the blue concrete right next to it. We finished the body portion of layer 3, and now we're going to want to build out with a temporary block. Off of this wool, you're going to go 4 blocks out, and then you're going to come back in here and face the outer part. We're going to be working on the wing section here. So you want to get rid of this 3rd block and then place an upside down stair right there. And you can add 2 more upside down stairs. It's important that you do it in that way so that the wing shape is facing in towards the body. And then you can get rid of the temporary blocks on this side. Then you want to jump over to this side and do the same thing. 4 blocks out. And turn and face outward. Get rid of this 3rd one. Place your stair. And then place 2 more. And get rid of your temporary blocks. This is what like a side aerial view of your layer 3 should look like, just so you can kind of get the idea of the placement on your stairs here, and a fully aerial view in case you needed that. For layer 4, we're back over here on the blue wool, and you're going to place a cyan wool, a blue wool, and then a blue concrete there. And you're going to repeat the same on the back. Cyan wool, a blue wool, and a blue concrete. And then you are going to fill in this gap here and here with a blue wool. And you'll want to place your ladder. Next, we are going to work on the wings. You should be able to jump over here. You're just going to place the first ones the right side up, and then you're going to come behind and place some upside down stairs. Make sure you are facing out when you do that. And then you jump over to this side and do the same thing. And upside down. And this is what you should be looking at for the aerial view of layer 4. For layer 5, we're going to start in this same corner. We're going to start with a light blue wool, and then a cyan wool, and a blue wool. After the blue wool, we're going to place 3 cyan wool in the middle there. And then we're going to do a blue wool here, a cyan wool here, and we're going to leave this space empty. Then we want to work on our wings. Go ahead and jump over to the wings, place some right side up stairs, and some upside down stairs. And they should now connect with the body. And on this side, some right side up stairs and some upside down stairs that then connect to the body. And this is what you should be looking at for your aerial view of layer 5. For layer 6, you're going to start in this light blue space with another light blue wool here, cyan wool. We then have a cyan wool here, light blue wool here, and a cyan wool here. Last, a light blue wool here. We're going to leave this space empty, and this creates a little staircase into our build. Then we're going to finish off these wings with some right side up stairs on both sides. And this is what your aerial view of layer 6 should look like. For layer 7, we are going to expand our box out a bit, so we're going to need a temporary block here, and then you're going to place a light blue concrete off of your temporary block, and you can get rid of your temporary block. Then you want to add 2 more pieces of light blue concrete and 1 cyan wool. And then across these stairs here, you're going to place 2 light blue concrete, 1 light blue wool, and 1 light blue concrete that is hanging off the edge here. And then across the back side over here, you're going to place another light blue concrete, 1 packed ice or diamond or substitute of choice, 2 light blue concrete, and now you should be lined up with the stairs once again. And on this side, we're going to place a light blue wool and 2 light blue concrete, and then a cyan wool. And this is what your layer 7 should look like. For layer 8, we're going to start in this corner with a light blue concrete, a white concrete, a light blue wool, a white concrete, and a light blue concrete. It just dawned on me that I've been calling these wings the entire time, and they're not wings. Those are the arms. So please forgive me for calling them wings. We will work on the wings at the very last because it's a little bit more complicated, and I think it works better to just do them at once instead of layer by layer. So these are not wings, they're arms. Next, we're going to have another piece of the light blue concrete, a light blue wool, light blue concrete, and then a cyan wool. across the back, we are going to put 3 pieces of packed ice. Be careful as you place those. And then a cyan wool. Next we have a light blue concrete, a light blue wool, and a light blue concrete. And this is what you are looking at for your layer 8. For layer 9, we're starting with a light blue concrete, a white concrete, light blue concrete, white, and light blue. Then on this side, we're going to place a light blue wool, a light blue concrete, a cyan wool, and a packed ice. Ooh, don't fall off, be very careful, friends. We're going to take this packed ice all the way across the back here. And then we have a cyan wool, a light blue concrete, and a light blue wool. And this is your aerial view of layer 9. For layer 10, we're going to start here with a light blue wool, and then 3 light blue concrete and a light blue wool. Going to the back, we're going to place 2 pieces of cyan wool, and then we have 2 pieces of packed ice. And we're going to take that packed ice all the way across. Then 1 more on this side, and 2 pieces of cyan wool. And this is what you should look like from the aerial view for layer 10. For layer 11, this is when it gets dangerous. This entire top part is going to be the packed ice, or whatever block you chose instead of the diamond block, or the diamond block if you chose to do the diamond block. And that right there, folks, is your aerial view of layer 11. Also, please make sure you place your light source so that you don't get any random mob spawns inside. And so this is what we are looking at for the front view of the Allay. Like I said, these are arms. These are the hands, not the wings. I've been calling them the wings, I'm so sorry. Not the wings. Let's get started on the wings. You're definitely going to need some scaffolding to do the wings if you are working in survival. For the wings, we are going to start with this blue piece of wool here, and we're going to place 2 pieces coming right off of the back of the Allay. And then from this side, you're going to place 4 more pieces of light blue glass panes. 3 and 4. And then you want to do the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is what your top layer of the wings should look like. Then you want to come over from the underside here, and we're going to place 3 pieces of glass to get that shape here. And off of this outside of this portion of the wing, you're going to add 2 more. 1, 2. Then we want 3 pieces of cyan paints. 3. And so this is what that row should look like. And let's go ahead and do that to this side as well. 1, 2, 3. 3 in, and then 2 more on the outside with the light blue. And then 3 with the cyan. 3. For this next portion, we're going right underneath here with 3 pieces of cyan. Not there. There. 3. Then we want to go to the end here. We're going to skip this one, and we're going to place the next one here. And we're going to go in 3, and that should leave a 1 wide gap right here. So that is what we are looking like. It's really hard to see this cyan there, but it's there. So then on this side with cyan, 1, 2, 3. All the way to the end, we're going to skip this one, step in 1, 2, 3, and that leaves a 1 wide gap in the pane glass. Next, we're going to swap over to the blue pane. We're going to come over here to the end of the wing, and we're going to go to the middle piece here and count out 3. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And do the same on this side. 1, 2, 3. And this is what you should be looking like. And then the very last row of glass we're going to place on these last 2 pieces of the wings here. And there you have it. That should be your wings. I'm going to take a quick second to decorate these, and I will be back with that. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I like to imagine that maybe if we had amethyst caves, the Allays would live there. And so these are some of the cave structures I think we would find in an amethyst cave if we had those. So in this Allay, I just went ahead and did the little starter base here. You've got your crafting table, you've got some storage, your bed, some more of your tables. This is the cartography table, your stone, your grinder stone there. Just a little bit of artwork, and then you just come on up and push, and it would put you in your bed. Simple and very small, but it would be kind of fun inside of a large cave to have something like that. And then over here I did try to make a Allay habitat, and it didn't really work because I wanted to leave it open, and they just kind of go out even if they are tethered. So if you come up with a better idea, I would love to hear it, but I did try to tether them in, and they just went right on out real quick, no problem. But the thought is that they would have music in here and they could dance together. Oh, here comes one coming in to dance. They're so pretty. I just love them. There they go. You can see them dancing. So while they dance, let's go ahead and say goodbye. Thanks for hanging out with me today, friends. I appreciate you all so heckin' much, and I will see you tomorrow.